He's a great player.
Mesut Özil is now playing in the Premier League.
Mesut Özil still sends shivers down the spines of most modern-day playmakers when his name is mentioned in any football gathering. Strikers dream of playing alongside such a player, and even the thought of it leads to premature excitement. We're not talking about an ordinary footballer. We're talking about a player who is often described as a visionary, a player who sees things on the field that others can't even imagine, as Arsène Wenger once famously said. Nicknamed the German Messi, the assist king, and the Raven for his graceful movement and vision, Mesut Özil wasn't just technically gifted. He was one of a kind. Jose Mourinho, his coach at Real Madrid, once said, "Özil is unique. There is no copy of him, not even a bad one." Can you imagine? A player so special that not even an imitation exists. But how does a footballer who was adored by some of the greatest minds in football end up being called a luxury, a liability, and eventually a traitor? Was he truly as great as his admirers claimed, or did he fall short of the pedestal on which the football world placed him? Today, we dive deep into the life of Mesut Özil, his meteoric rise, moments of genius, and eventual decline. How did this happen? Born in 1988, Mesut Özil's journey into football was almost destined. At just 7 years old, he began his football education. By 17, he was already playing for Schalke's youth team and quickly earned his spot in the senior squad. Within 2 seasons, Özil was already being talked about as Germany's next big thing. But early greatness comes with its challenges. At Schalke, Özil was versatile, playing in various midfield positions. He wasn't putting up insane assist numbers yet, but his potential was clear. He was a playmaker in the making. However, a financial dispute saw Özil leave Schalke, demanding more than the club was willing to pay. Moving to Werder Bremen for €5 million, Özil found a home where his talents could truly flourish. In just his first full season, Özil amassed 23 assists and helped Bremen lift the 2009 DFB Pokal, scoring the decisive goal in the final. His breakout season in 2010 was even better. 10 goals and 29 assists across all competitions. By then, Europe was starting to pay attention. Imagine this. At just 21, Özil was already the highest assist provider in Europe. That's right, he wasn't just good, he was dominant. Özil's brilliance took the world stage during the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Despite being just 21 years old, Özil was a key figure for Germany, contributing 4 assists and 1 goal. His performances earned him a spot among the 10 nominees for the Golden Ball, a feat very few youngsters achieve. In that World Cup, Özil wasn't just playing football. He was conducting it like a symphony, and the world took notice. Franz Beckenbauer, a German football legend, once said, "Özil plays football like a violinist plays in an orchestra. He's always 2 steps ahead of everyone else." How often do you hear such poetic praise for a footballer? After his World Cup exploits, Özil became the most coveted footballer in Europe. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, and Arsenal all fought for his signature. Wayne Rooney even urged Sir Alex Ferguson to sign him for United. But Özil had one destination in mind. "When Real Madrid calls, you don't think twice," Özil said in an interview. And for €15 million, he made the move to the Spanish Giants in August 2010. Initially seen as a backup to Kaká, Özil soon established himself as a starter when Kaká suffered an injury. From then on, it was clear. Mesut Özil was born to wear the Real Madrid white. At Real Madrid, Özil's abilities went into overdrive, with Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, and Angel Di Maria surrounding him. Özil's playmaking reached legendary levels. In his first season, he notched 10 goals and 29 assists, the highest across La Liga and Europe. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest footballers ever, even said, "Özil is the best number 10 in the world. He understands football completely. He makes things easier for me." Ronaldo, who isn't known for handing out compliments lightly, gave Özil the highest praise. Across 3 seasons, Özil racked up assists at an incredible rate, becoming the creative engine of Jose Mourinho's Madrid team that famously reached 100 points in La Liga. His partnership with Ronaldo, in particular, was unstoppable, with Ronaldo often relying on Özil's pinpoint passes for goal after goal. 3 stellar seasons, Özil made a sensational move to Arsenal for a club record £42.5 million in 2013. His arrival sent shockwaves through the football world. For Arsenal fans, Özil's signing marked a new dawn. In his debut season, Özil guided the Gunners to an FA Cup victory, ending their 9-year trophy drought. His vision and football IQ transformed Arsenal's play, and for years, Özil was the creative heartbeat of the team. In 2015-16, Özil had one of his finest seasons, providing 19 assists, just one assist short of breaking Thierry Henry's Premier League record. Many argue that had his teammates been more clinical, Özil would have shattered the record. Thierry Henry himself once said, "Mesut sees things that others don't. He has the mind of a chess grandmaster but the feet of a ballerina." But football isn't always kind to its heroes. After years of brilliance, injuries and managerial disputes began to affect Özil's form. He was criticized for his work rate, labeled a luxury player, and eventually frozen out of the Arsenal squad. The fallout with the German national team following the 2018 World Cup was another low point. Özil retired from international duty, citing racism and disrespect from the German Football Association, a decision that divided fans and pundits alike. Özil's time at Arsenal ended on a sour note, with him joining Fenerbahce in 2021. Though no longer in the spotlight, Özil remains involved in football through various ventures and continues his philanthropic efforts, helping refugees and communities around the world. Today, Mesut Özil may not be gracing the pitch like he used to, but his legacy as one of football's greatest playmakers lives on. He's also ventured into esports, setting up his own team, and he continues to use his platform to influence the next generation of footballers. So, was Mesut Özil truly one of the best playmakers the world has ever seen? Absolutely. His footballing brain was ahead of its time, his assists unmatched, and his elegance on the pitch unforgettable. Arsene Wenger summed it up best when he said, "He makes you think, how did he see that?" Mesut Özil didn't just play football. He painted masterpieces on the pitch. He was a magician with the ball, a conductor of the game, and while his career had its ups and downs, his legacy is forever etched in football history. What do you think? Was Mesut Özil one of the best? Or did his flame fade too soon? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.